Hi girls, how are you?
Hello, teacher.
Are you well?
Yes, I am well.
Where's your Alice band? Where's your ears?
It's I don't know, so I can find it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Next time. Anne, how are
Hello,
you?
teacher.
Hi, how are
I'm fine,
you?
thank you.
Good. Are we
I'm
ready for the lesson?
thank you.
Are you ready for the lesson? Are you ready for the lesson? Okay, let's start. Look at the picture and read the story. Write words to complete the sentences about the story. Okay, so who wants to start reading? Moon?
Yes. Vicky liked to play in the basement when the weather isn't nice. She also liked to read in the basement, and there's a bookcase with her favorite book there. One day it was very cold and foggy, so Vicky didn't want to play outside. She went to the basement and looked at the book, but she could decide which one to read. Then she saw a book which was her. The book was blue and it said the Queen Cave in gold leather. Vicky tried to pull the book off the shelf, but it was very heavy. Suddenly, the book fell out and the bookcase started to move.
Ooh. Anne?
Yet the bookcase moved to the left. Vicky saw a empty space in the wall behind it. She looked inside, but it was too just dark to see. She ran upstairs to find her thought. When he looked inside again. She could see a lab room. Carefully, she climbed into the room. Wow, she is whispered. I did know. I did know. There was a queen case in my basement. She looked around the room. It was full of treasures. There were boxes of gold and silver, old paintings, rings, and a beautiful dress and skirts. Vicky looked. I'm rich, she shouted. He sipped on one of the dresses, which was a lovely purple color, and put on a fluttering stool. She danced around the room. Then she picked up the books that the Queen gave and started to read. It was a story about a queen who had to hide her things and run away from the monsters. But one day the right person found everything again. Vicky smiled. I want to be a queen.
I always wanted to be a queen. Very good. Okay, now. Vicky plays in the basement when the weather is cold. She has a bookcase with her favorite books. Moon.
Vicky didn't want to go outside because the weather was was very cold and foggy. Cold.
Okay, number 2, Anne.
The book was blue and the waggle. And the queen's came in gold letters.
So the book was blue and the what were gold?
Was the waggle.
What were gold?
The queen came in gold letters.
The book was blue and
Blue
the letters were gold.
Whoa.
Okay. Moon.
The book was heavy, so it was difficult to move.
Very good. The book was heavy, so it was difficult to move. Anne.
Vicky needs her child to see inside the inside the box. The lab room, a lab room. A lab room.
Inside the little room.
A lab room.
Little. Anne. Are you there?
Lab room.
Little.
Little
room.
room.
Very good. Moon, the room was full.
Can I see the question?
The room was full.
The room was full of treasure.
Yes, very good. Full of treasure. And Vicky put on A and some rings. Vicky put on A and some rings.
Put on one of the dresses. Put on dresses.
She only put on one dress. Vicky put on a dress and some rings. There were lots of dresses. She put on one dress. Yeah? Do you understand, Anne? You understand? Vicky put on a dress and some rings. Not dresses. She put on a dress, one dress. Moon?
The queen in the story had to
Away from a monster.
have to run away from run away.
From a monster. Very good. Let's save this one. Okay. Reading and writing. Sorry, 5. Read the letter and write the missing words. Write one word on each line. Okay, so these are your own words. Anne, you can read from there to there.
Julia going to the zoo. She goes every Sunday with her uncle and aunt. She knows what all the animals look like, what they eat. Your favorite animal is the crocodile and, and crocodile and her aunt's favorite animal is a camel. Her uncle likes the animal birds. Last Sunday, they watching the monkey. When Zill has whistling.
Okay, and what word? Last Sunday they watching the monkeys. They were what? The monkeys. Last Sunday they the past tense. And
Us, they are watching the monkey when you had
but it was last Sunday, so it's past tense.
they
What is
are
past tense? They're not looking at the monkeys anymore. They looking at the monkeys. They do you know?
no, I don't know.
Moon, do you know?
They were
looking at the monkeys. They were watching the monkeys. Sorry, they were watching the monkeys. When Jill heard and
here to
On. Jill heard.
Hers are whistling.
Who was whistling?
There. And
Moon. If you don't know who it is yet, Jill heard.
A whistle. Whistling.
Jill heard an animal whistling. Jill heard a person. Jill heard someone whistling. Jill heard the wind whistling. Who was whistling? Jill heard.
Someone.
Someone. Jill heard someone whistling. It was a man. Okay, carry on reading, Moon.
It was a man who was cleaning some bird's cage. You asked him what kind of birds he wanted to put in a cage. Well, he said he always leaves the ducks in the lake, but
we usually
leave the duck in the lake, but today it is not well. Is it?
Yeah, this is ducks. And ducks can't be is, it must be are. So one of the ducks. Well, he said, we usually leave the ducks in their lake, but today one is not well and we need to take it to the doctor.
One.
We usually leave the ducks in their lake. So there are many ducks, but it's only one.
But today one is not well and we need to take it to the doctor. That is why.
Very good.
That's why I am cleaning this cage to put it in.
On.
Slowly, a parrot flew down and sat down.
You were right. You were right the first time. Suddenly a bird flew down and sat.
Sat down.
You put a hat. You put a hat. Your head.
Sat hat.
Where do you put your hat?
Sat put.
Where do you put your hat?
Sat on.
Yes, on. Carry on reading. Suddenly a parrot flew.
Suddenly a parrot flew down and sat on the man's shoulder. He laughed. But this one is okay, he said.
Very good. Okay. Story time. And you start with the story. What's happening in picture 1? Okay, Moon, you tell me. Don't know where Anne went. Picture 1.
We are do this picture.
You did it already.
I am finished the picture and Phuong Anh do it too.
Where did you do it? In class?
Yes.
Okay, but not the other things. Not the rest of the lesson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me?
You? What's happening? Okay. Moon?
In the picture, I can see the woman is cut the apple.
Yes. Anne?
In the far picture, I can see the the woman is wearing the white t-shirt.
Moon?
I can see the pizza on the oven.
Anne?
I can see the milk on the table.
Moon?
I said I the pizza is on the oven.
Yeah. In the first picture, there is a pizza on the oven. What else?
Me, please.
Okay, Anne?
On the paper, there are 4 apples.
Moon?
In the picture, I can see the bag have lots of table or have lots of vegetable in it. The bag have lots of vegetable.
Anne?
In the first picture, I can see the in the first picture I can see 3 bowls on the cupboard.
Is it orange or red? Moon?
I can say 3 bowl in the table on the cupboard.
Yes, I just wrote it there. I can see 3 orange bowls on the kitchen cupboard. What's next to the bag and what else is on the table? I can see a sandwich. I can see salt.
And to the bag of vegetables also.
Okay. Now, Anne?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. In the first picture, I see the woman squeezing the apple. But in the second picture, I can see the woman is cutting the burger.
Very good. Okay. Moon?
In a second picture, in a table have 2 sandwich.
There are 2 sandwiches on the table. There are. On.
In the first picture, I can see the woman, but in the first picture, I can see the pizza on the cupboard. But in second picture, I can see the pizza on the table.
Okay. Moon.
In the second picture have three
Yes.
have 3 pink bolt on the cupboard. 3 pink bolt.
What else? How many apples? Are on the table? Moon? I don't know where Anne went. So how many apples are there on the table now?
We have 2 apple.
Yes, in the first picture, there are 4 apples on the table. But in the second picture, there are 2 apples on the table. In the first picture, there is a salt pot next to the bag of vegetables. But in the second picture, there is a salt pot next to the bag of vegetables. But in the second picture, what's next to the bag of vegetables? What is next to the bag of vegetables? Anne, do you know?
Next to the bag is a banana.
Yes, but in the second picture, there is a banana next to the bag with vegetables. I think that's everything. Can I take away the text? Moon. In the first picture,
in the first picture, there are 4 apples in the desk.
4 apples on the table.
On the table. But in the second picture, there are 2 apples in the table.
On the table.
On the table.
On. Okay, Moon, in the first picture. Moon.